Hello everybody! Today I'm doing one of your requests. Somebody asked me if I could make a video in English, so here it is. I'd like to have a look at the phonemic chart again, and in particular, I'd like to have a look at this section. These are single vowels, so-called monophthongs, and the way they are laid out here is the same way as they are laid out in your mouth. So, have a look at this section and imagine this is your mouth. This is front of your mouth and this is its back. This is top and this is bottom. Well, I can also say here you have top front teeth, here you have bottom front teeth. So top to bottom, left to right. Left represents the front of your mouth, right represents the back of your mouth. So for instance, if you have a look at this simple vowel sound E, we can say that it is a front vowel. Because if you produce it, and you can try it out along with me, it is produced at the front of your tongue, E. We could also describe the shape of our mouth, which is spread. So we can say it's a front spread vowel. It's pretty much the same as in Czech, isn't it? Now, if I move to the right, so you can feel that also the place of production of the individual vowels here are actually moving more to the back. Can you feel it? E, I, U, oo. So the long oo should be somewhere at the back of your mouth. So, now if we move from top to bottom, this is about how our mouth is opened or not. So here we talk about closed vowels. Why are they called closed? Well, because if you produce them, I'm talking about the top vowels here, so your surface or the surface of your tongue is really close to the roof of your mouth, so-called hard palate. E, E. Well, in Czech we would say that our mouth is closed. In English, they call them closed vowels because, again, the surface of your tongue is really close to the hard palate. Now, if I move to the bottom, you can try along with me. I'll be producing these three sounds and I'll be gliding between them. So you'll feel or you'll see what's happening with my mouth. Have a look. Yeah. And again. Yeah, ah. So you can feel a huge difference between long E, which is a closed vowel, and then an open A, which is an open vowel. It's even called open A because your mouth is really open. It's a very tricky sound for us Czech speakers non-native speakers of English. Because it's open in all directions. You have to open your mouth horizontally as well as vertically, so it's quite challenging. Also because we don't have this sound in Czech, do we? Again, yeah. So you can feel that here our mouth or the surface of your tongue or of our tongue is really close to the hard palate. But here, if we are producing a, the jaw is dropping and the mouth is opening. So that's why these are open sounds. You can see that the layout of this section is very logical and that the placement of the sounds here in the phonemic chart is the same as the placement of these sounds in your mouth. These are front sounds, back sounds. These are closed sounds and open sounds. Apart from that, we could also describe the shape of our lips. So for instance, if I say a long E, I could say that my lips are spread. If I'm producing or well, our famous sound schwa, so I could say that the shape of the lips is neutral. Try it out. Give it a go. So this is a neutral shape. And finally, if I, for instance, choose long or, so we would say that the shape of the lips is rounded. let's have some practice. I want to go through all 12 sounds, vowel sounds, and illustrate them with simple words. Listen and repeat after me. Sheep. Again, sheep. Ovce. Ship. Ship. Loď. Pull. Pull. Táhnout. Pull. Pool. Bazén. Bet. Bet. Sázka. Above. Above. Nad. Work. Work. Práce, pracovat. Walk. Walk. Procházet se, chodit. Bat. Bat. Netopír. But. But. Ale. Calm. Calm. Klidný. Lot. Lot. Hodně. So, these were simple words in which we have practiced all 12 vowel sounds. And finally, I want to have a look at a bunch of words which are again tricky in terms of their pronunciation. Very often we make mistakes when pronouncing them. And let's try it this way. Before I reveal their correct pronunciation, I'd like you to try to think how you would pronounce them. So this is the first 4 words. So give it a go. Just try to pronounce it in your head or out loud if you're on your own. It's up to you. Well, okay, let's now compare with the correct pronunciation. First, I would still like to show you this. So here already the tricky areas are kind of indicated. So you can see that I crossed out the final letter B. Yes, because it's silent, which means it's not going to be pronounced. How about the middle part? Well, in all 4 words, you can see O in spelling. But how is it going to be realized or pronounced when speaking? So, now I can reveal the correct pronunciation. And of course, I'll do so by means of the phonemic transcription. So let's have a look at it together. So the first word is going to be pronounced tomb. Again, tomb. The second word is actually going to be pronounced the same way. So again with the long oo sound. Womb. Again, womb. However, the third word already has a different vowel sound in the middle part, and that is O. So listen and repeat. Bomb. Bomb. And the final word, again, there's a different vowel sound. This time it's not a monophthong, but a diphthong, which means it's a sound consisting of 2 single vowel sounds, but it's pronounced as one. So it's the British O. O. And now let's try it in the word comb. And again, comb. Okay? So let's pronounce all these words again. Listen and repeat. Tomb. Womb. Bomb. Comb. And there's 2 more words I've got for you. So have a look at them, please. So I'm sure you already know what is not going to be pronounced in them. Of course, this is again the letter B at the end. So it's a silent B. However, the middle part this time is going to be pronounced A. I think it's quite easy to guess because many words, if you see the spelling U, very often it's pronounced as A. However, there are always exceptions. Don't forget the words such as butcher, pudding, or for instance cushion. But these are quite regular in a way, which means we'll pronounce them as dum and thumb. So, along with the transcription, dum, thumb. Again, dum, thumb. Well, okay, so that's all from me for now. I hope you've enjoyed today's lesson in English only, and you can let me know in the comments below whether you liked it or not, or whether you still prefer our videos in Czech, or whether it might be a nice change from time to time to have a video in English. Thank you very much for your attention, and don't forget that pronunciation matters too. Bye for now. See you later.